If you're watching this in April, if you're someone from the future, then please bring me back a cool pair of shoes. I apologize that I'm a video behind, but it's because I've been very busy the last day or so setting up this. Dun 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 dun. Wow. That's right, I am now the owner of a custom-built desktop. I love you, you're so pretty. But now that this is all set up for the most part and ready to go, it's time to hop right back in, and we're hopping right back in with one of my favorite topics, Harry Potter. You know, one of the things that made Harry Potter a really great series was just how in-depth the world was. Like, this wasn't a series where we were just given a handful of characters that we were dealing with, but actually a fully formed wizarding world. Which is why today I want to give some love to the underrated, underappreciated, maybe didn't make it into the movies characters that I just feel like we don't talk enough about. So without further ado, Accio Google Doc on my phone that has my list of characters I wrote down. It's loading. Still loading. We're gonna start off real obscure with the giant squid in the Black Lake. Some of you maybe didn't even know that there is a giant squid in the Black Lake at Hogwarts. But there is! J.K. Rowling even found him important enough that he's on the Hogwarts map. And yet I know nothing about him except that he will like come up on the surface of the lake when all the kids are outside and kind of float about. What's his origin story? What's going on there? How did he end up at Hogwarts? Maybe he has a future in Fantastic Beasts and where to find him. He's a fantastic beast. I know where to find him, but I don't know anything else. Our next character is a very beloved one who didn't make it into the movies, which upset a lot of fans, which is of course Peeves the Poltergeist. I'll be totally honest, until I started this reread of Harry Potter that I'm on right now, I had forgotten that Peeves was as big a character as he was. He actually makes a ton of appearances in the books and causes lots of mayhem. Not to mention that he's obviously one of the funniest characters. Like, the songs that he makes up about the students, particularly Harry as he chases them through the halls, are just downright hilarious. Peeves, while you may not have made it into the movies, you're still everyone's favorite pet peeve. Speaking of ghost-like people, what's going on with the Fat Friar? Why don't I know more about her? Here are the things that I know about her. She's the Hufflepuff house ghost, and that's it. She seems delightful, but yet just another thing contributing to people underappreciating Hufflepuffs. I mentioned this in my adult reread of the Sorcerer's Stone video, but one of my favorite characters that is totally unappreciated is Firenze the Centaur. Like, that dude is a badass. He convinces the other centaurs in Sorcerer's Stone that they should be helping Harry in the Forbidden Forest. He later becomes a teacher of divination at Hogwarts. Not to mention that he does so rebelling against all of the other centaurs who are very genuinely upset that he's doing this. And also, he just seems like the coolest guy. He's the teacher that you stay after class to chill with. And while we're on the topic of half man, half other thing creatures, let's talk about Fenrir Greyback. Fenrir. That's one of those names that you say over and over again and it starts to not sound like English. Let's talk about Mr. Greyback, because he is one of the most terrifying characters that this series ever produced. Like, he eats people for fun. Honestly, in my book, he's just as up as Voldemort is. Ugh, so creepy. Speaking of people in cahoots with Voldemort, let's take a moment to talk about R.A.B. Regulus Black. I would kill to have a whole book on Regulus Black. What a brilliant, unexpected little side story that just jolted its way into this series. Like, it was amazing. This dude who comes from an inherently evil family, except for Sirius, in cahoots with the most powerful evil wizard of all time. And he has an aha moment, decides he's not feeling it, and totally flips on Voldemort and is like, suck it. That dude is a badass. And speaking of badasses, let's talk about the Patil sisters. I just want to give those girls props, because while all of us were sitting reading the fourth book hoping Harry would end up with Cho and Ron would end up with Hermione, they're thrown into the mix and they have to deal with two of the angstiest teenage boys that I've ever encountered. Bravo! Like, bravo! While we're talking about the Yule Ball, let's segue into one of my favorite male male characters that ever made his way into this series, Victor Crumb. Victor, I love you. Victor, I do. When we're apart, my heart beats only for you. That's it. He was a hunka burnin' love. Now let's talk about the villa. The scene at the World Cup where the entire Weasley family loses their shit over the villa is one of the funniest scenes in the entire Harry Potter series. And besides that, they actually did play an important role in the series in that Fleur Delacour was part Vila, which is part of the reason why Ron was so into her. That boy followed her around like a dog. But then she got with his brother. Classic. And finally, the last person on my list is, of course, Charlie Weasley. By far in the book series, the most untouched of the Weasleys, off in Romania studying dragons. I want to know about what his life is like over at the Dragon Sanctuary. Tell me about it. And those are some of the characters from Harry Potter that I wish we talked about more. Let me know in the comment section below what you think and if I left out any of the characters that you like talking about. If you like this video, please hit that thumbs up button and share this video with a friend. And if you would be so kind as to hit that subscribe button, it would help me out a lot. If you want to find me on other social media, here is all of my information, and I would really appreciate if you go and check out my Patreon page, which is a tipping and rewards website. And otherwise, that's all I got for you. I gotta go try out my computer. I love you witches, wizards, and muggles, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!